welcome to my first YouTube video. I am showing the basics of Excel. So this first one is Excel for beginners, and we're just going to go over the layout, how to start a new workbook, how to save a workbook, and some of the Excel features. So to begin, I already have Excel open on my desktop, and I did that by double-clicking on my Excel icon. And so if you already have a workbook open and you want to open a new workbook, you would just go to File, New, and it would automatically open a new workbook for you. Excel will name your book just by number, depending on how many workbooks you have open. For example, this one they are calling Book 5. You can also go to File and Open New from Template. And you can view here, maybe you want to start a budget or you want to figure out how to pay off your credit cards. So Excel has a few templates that can be used, and you can also adjust them. So sometimes it's nice to look through here because maybe someone has already created something that may work for you as well. And if you find something that you like, you just double click on it and it will open. For the purpose of this, we're just going to stay on a blank workbook. When you are ready to save your workbook, again, you go to File, Save As, and it will open up this window to save on your computer. And I'm just going to call it Excel Workbook and click Save. Now you see at the top the title has changed to Excel Workbook, and again you can save this with whatever name works best for you. Moving on to some of the basics of Excel, this blank space is called a sheet, and at the bottom it is called Sheet 1, and you can also rename this to anything that you like. I'm going to call it January. And you can add as many sheets as you would like by clicking the plus sign. And all these sheets, although they are different, they are all connected. So when you go to use formulas or charts, all this data is saved in this one workbook, so it can all be combined together. We will go on over that in a separate video. In addition, you can also change the color of the tab here by just right-clicking and clicking Tab Color, and you can make it any color you'd like. And it does look nice, especially if you are dividing your data. If you have different colors, it makes it a little more user-friendly, but not necessary. Going over some more of the layout, the letters here, these are all columns, and the numbers are considered rows. Any square within Excel is considered a cell, and you can navigate to this little box here called the name box, and it will show you where your cursor's currently placed. For example, I'm currently in G10, so column G, row 10. This right here is a formula bar. So anything you type in the cell will also show up in the bar at the top. This is helpful when you go to start using formulas because you will see your exact formula in the formula bar. It's also helpful if you have something typed out that is really long. Maybe you can't see the whole thing in the cell because if you were typing here, it cuts it off. You can click on the cell and you can see what is in the entire cell. At the top, we have what are considered tabs: the Home tab, Insert, Draw, Page Layout, Formulas, Data, Review, and View. Within the tabs, this data is called a ribbon, and it's all of the functions within Excel. So for example, here you can change the colors, you can change the font. Do you want it to be red? Under Insert, this is where we'll work on pivot tables and show you how to insert charts. Formulas can be helpful because some formulas are already written out, so you can just go here to formulas and you can select them. Page layout is helpful because if you plan on printing your document, you can set your print area. And then within these tabs, there's also these little carrots which show additional functions that they can't show in this small space. And so there's additional features hidden within these little carrots. So that is the basics of our first video, kind of giving you the overview. In future videos, I'm going to go over formulas, data entry, and how to create graphs, and lots of exciting info on pivot tables as well. Thank you for tuning in.